You are actually somebody who calms people. You are
Mhm.
actually somebody who brings peace to chaos.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's exactly who I am.
We as women, having that community and building that sisterhood is so very important. What were some of those limiting beliefs that may have even been in your mind that you're like, but I still got to overcome this?
You know, for a long time, I shut my voice down.
Wow.
So one of my limiting beliefs was, who's going to listen to me and why would they even listen to me? So I had to find my voice. I had to dig down, uncover all of that stuff and find my voice. And so many limiting beliefs. Can I do it? Am I going to be good at it? Will I be able to make enough money? Just so many limiting beliefs.
I feel like a lot of times the limiting beliefs keep coming and coming and coming, especially when you're supposed to be doing something that's amazing, that's great, that's gonna, catapult you to another level. Then all these limiting beliefs come. But I so appreciate you saying that you saw your coach and you're like, the first thing I need to do is hire that person. Oh my God, you cannot believe how many people who want to do a thing but have never did a thing. If
Mhm.
that makes sense, right? Like you want to be a coach, but you never hired a coach. You want to be a speaker, but you never hired a speaker, somebody to help you with this. You never had a mentor. You never, did any of these things, but you don't want to put your money where you want others to invest money with you. And I think it was the first time that I had been called out, especially in a public place. I don't think I don't feel like at the moment, I didn't feel like they were being malicious in a sense, but it was just like they were making an observation that I hadn't made for myself. And from that point, I started shrinking my voice. And so I started looking out in the atmosphere at other people who were doing the same things that I was doing, but they weren't loud and they weren't, all this, right? And for many years, I tried to operate within that box as well. And until I realized, like, this ain't working for me. Like,
And then they realized that they were trying to put me in a box of being allowed. I'm going to make you cry and, do all of these things. And then all of a sudden they were like, that's not, you are actually somebody who calms people. You are
Mhm.
actually somebody who brings peace to chaos.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's exactly who I am. Even as in training as a medical student, one of my mentors used to always say, equanimity under duress. And it
Mhm.
meant that when the situation is out of hand and quiet, young doctor, you need to be calm and stable. And
Mm.
so that is my gift. I guess that's another superpower,
Yeah.
that I can bring peace to the chaos. And
Yeah.
so most people are used to speakers who are a little bit more effervescent, and
Mhm.
I can bring energy. So I have to introduce my audience to who I am
Mhm.
and set the stage and set the atmosphere for what I bring.